so we gonna get into this article since y'all wanted me to get into it, okay? Superman review leaks terrible final nail in the grave for the superhero genre. And like I was saying in the previous video we just did, I don't think the superhero genre is dead. I just think people are just tired of mediocrity. People are just tired of being fed trash. Because over the years, that's what we've been getting. We've been getting trash over the years. And I think people are just sick of it. I don't think it has anything to do with superheroes. I just think it has to do everything with the content we are getting. So this article says, Great Scott, a Superman review for James Gunn's new DCU movie apparently was accidentally released early and it's not good. The Daily Beast broke the July 8th embargo set by Warner Bros. For those outlets that got to see press screenings. Now that's interesting. I wonder if Warner Bros. Is going to sue or anything since he let that out a little early. Was it an accident or was it on purpose? That's the real question here. Their review is titled, The Terrible New Superman Movie is the Final Nail in the Grave for the Superhero Genre. The review is said to have been up to 5 minutes before the Daily Beast took it down, but the review is gaining waves and going viral on social media. Screenshots have surfaced online where the Superman review blasts Gunn's flick, which introduces fans to David Cornswell as the new Man of Steel and is meant to spearhead the DCU. You can also read a review from an industry insider who offers fans the opinion that fans will either love it or hate it. Variety has also backed up the claims, and we just did that article video ago. What does the Superman review say? The film is overcrowded with characters, heroes, and villains that are highly developed. What's that? Thinely developed? Let's see, I ain't never heard of that one. Thinely? Interesting. Supporting roles like Maxwell Lord, Supergirl, and Mr. Terrific are introduced without much substance. Despite sharp visuals and the use of John Williams' Superman theme, the movie lacks emotional depth and feels superficial and silly, much like the criticized versions of Justice League. And that's one thing that irritated me. People wanted to trash Snyder because of Batman v Superman. It was only Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, Doomsday, and Lex Luthor. Like, we actually did a video about this, like, what was that, probably about a month ago. This movie has like 19 characters in it. If I remember correctly, we did a comparison to BVS and we did a comparison to this Superman movie, which is supposed to be a standalone Superman movie, but I'm pretty sure there was like 19 people in this movie. So many people in this movie. So y'all better keep that same energy, man. Because y'all be real hypocrites when it comes to trashing Zack, but then letting other people get away with it. So it says the story is fragmented, tossing Superman from one bizarre situation to another in media res without clear narrative cohesion. Plot points include an interdimensional prison, a partnership with Metamorpho, and saving a giant-headed infant. Gunn's humor, praised in Guardians of the Galaxy and the Suicide Squad, falls flat here aside from some slight moments with Krypto, the Superdog. And that's what we were saying. You cannot treat Guardians of the Galaxy the same way you treat Superman. Guardians of the Galaxy are characters that nobody knew about. You had pretty much free reign to do whatever you want with them because nobody knew about them. Everybody knows Superman. You cannot implement the Guardians formula into Superman. You just can't. David Cornswell's Superman described as charming but slight, overshadowed by Christopher Reeve and Henry Cavill. The film's CGI heavy action further weakens his impact, which I call that out in the things that have been released. The CGI has gave me Flash vibes, and The Flash was supposed to be the greatest superhero movie of all time, and it definitely wasn't. And the CGI was absolutely horrible. The tone swings from Snyder's dark approach to a bright cartoonish style that the review calls a Saturday morning cartoon come to overstuffed helter-skelter life. Superman himself is reimagined as a laid-back, well-meaning optimistic who says dude and saves squirrels rather than a Christ-like figure. The review concludes that Gunn attempts to refresh the DC universe falls flat, suffering from genre fatigue and failing to lay a strong narrative foundation. Worth a mention is that This is only one review for James Gunn's new Superman and obviously won't represent all the reaction and reviews. However, it is alarming. The Daily Beast Superman review has also been saved on archive.org. Now, a couple videos ago, I told y'all, I actually know somebody who actually got to see the movie. And what they told me is that it's good, it's bad, it's cringe, it's stupid, it's boring, and it has moments. That's what they told me. That's what I was told. And everything that we've seen from this, from the pictures, from the videos, from all the TV spots, I just kind of knew that it's going to be one of those movies that's going to just have a few moments in it that's okay, that's a dope moment. Like the Superman shooting his heat vision in the sky, dope moment. However, it's going to be very forgettable. I think this is going to be one of those movies to where we're going to remember some moments in the movie, but we're going to be like, yeah, it wasn't that good. That's just how I'm feeling after everything we've seen so far. And especially after watching that TV spot where Superman saves the dog and the kaiju is moving like he's in 1979 Godzilla. You got the music going. It's too kiddie. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with catering to an audience. Like it's okay to have some, funny moments and stuff like that in it. But when you do a complete 360 and you're really only catering to one audience, that's not who majority of DC studios and superhero comics are. Like fans are. Like a lot of the fans, majority of the fans are pretty grown. I would say majority of the fans are probably about 25, 30, 35, maybe even 40, 45. So maybe the 25 to 45 mark. There's probably some people that are a little bit older too that still enjoy superhero movies. But me personally, I was born in the 90s. I grew up with the animated series Batman, the Superman animated series. And I'm 35. So I'm just trying to pinpoint it from my level. From my level, majority of the fan base is around my age, maybe a little bit older to younger. It's not a lot of kids that's rock. I don't know. We're living in new times. Maybe it's some that like the new dumb stuff. But I just think it's just too much stupid things in this movie, man. It's just too much. And we've been over it quite a few times. It's just too much silly. And James Gunn had the opportunity to unite the fans and he didn't. It's just, this film already had too much adversity. It just had too much. And now some of the reviews are coming out. And I called this out, man. I said, the movie Superman is going to make money just off of the name alone. After that first week, that's really going to decide if the box office drops or if it increases. Because once the actual word of mouth reviews come out, that's going to be the point of which we know if it goes up or if it goes down. So, I don't know, man. I just feel like I knew what it was, That's kind of how I'm feeling after watching so many TV spots and just seeing the pictures and stuff like that and getting getting a vibe from it, I guess you could say. I was getting a vibe from the TV spots and stuff like that and the trailers, and I got that vibe that it's gonna be real kid friendly. So. And majority of the fan base is not rocking with the kid friendly. Like, it's nothing wrong with it. Kids movies sell, but then there's kid movies that don't sell. So, well, today is July 4th. We officially have what? A week. 1 week. 1 week and Superman is here. And this will all be over. We will see if this is a good foundation, or we will see if it's a bad foundation. And if that IP is going to be sold, if they're going to bring Zack back. Because y'all already know, man. I said from the beginning, before all the TV spots came out, I said, I don't care how good or bad James Gunn Superman movie is. Whatever he puts out, I don't think it's going to beat what we were getting with Zack Snyder. I just don't think. Zack Snyder was the man that put me on the Superman. I never liked Superman. Boring character. Never found him interesting. But Zack, he talked to me. He made me a Superman fan. And when I watched the Man of Steel trailer, I didn't question it. I had goosebumps, actually. And I was rocking with it. I was excited to watch it. The first Superman trailer for James Gunn, when I watched it, I was just in the middle. I didn't know. I didn't know. But with Man of Steel, I knew right then and there. I was like, I like that. So, I'm going to leave it at that, man. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think, man. What do you guys think, man? Y'all think the superhero genre is dying? Or do y'all just think people are just tired? They're just tired of bad movies, man. They're tired of woke movies, bad movies. They're just tired of it all. Y'all gotta let me know in the comments down below. And like I said, I don't think it's the final nail in the coffin for superhero genre movies. I just think people are tired of people are just tired of the shit movies coming out, man. So we will see, man. Catch y'all in the next one. 100,000 subscribers, subscribe top. Let's get it.